Morning, Mr. Hunter.
Morning, Mrs. T. All for you, as usual.
Oh, the post, it gets worse and worse. Anything from Canada from Pat?
No.
No, nothing from Jenny.
Sorry. Just the usual begging letters, charity appeals. There's one here for you to open a bazaar.
What's this, Mark? Personal and private.
Oh, that was. It was very abusive. I filed it in the waste paper basket.
But I like an abusive letter for a change. What do you want to do that for? Who sent it?
It was signed Sylvie Summers.
Sylvie Summers? Well, she's my friend.
Some friend, judging by that letter.
Oh, it's Sylvie all over. Don't mean half what she says. No, no donkey's yours. Come on, end it over.
That's pretty strong stuff.
I'm not made of cotton wool. Come on. Oh, you want to watch your back. Chico. Oh! It's gone a bit too... Here, is Bates got the car out there?
Yes?
Then I'm off to Fuller Street. I'm going to have this out with Sylvie.
Well, we're due at the office in 10 minutes. Mr. Lever wants us to meet that new consultant, Mr. Burnett.
Oh, well, they'll have to wait, won't they? I got more important things. You go and see Mr. What's-his-name and tell him I'm delayed.
How do I get to the office?
By bus. You're not going to have my car. Here, if I'm not back from Sylvie's by dinner time, you'll know I've been running.
I'm not one to beat about the bush, Burnett. I like you. I like the way you work. Your proposals are fine. First rate. In fact, we've already put some of them into operation. Certain economies you mentioned. Aye, I won't deny them, please.
Well, that's good, Mr. Lever. I knew you'd get the point. It was more or less obvious.
No, not to everybody. I missed it myself. Now, I've got another commission for you. Dunwich Construction will shortly be tendering for the biggest redevelopment job in the country.
Bankside?
Bankside. This is confidential. The whole industry will be after that contract. Worth over $5 million. It'll be dog-eat-dog.
What's your proposition?
We'll pay you a generous retainer if you go right through Dunwich Construction, checking costs and recommending economies. What do you say?
Sounds okay. Won't you have to get permission from your chairman?
This is Thursday, a formality. She leaves this sort of thing to me, you know. Mind you, she's no fool. She'll be here shortly, you'll see for yourself. But will you take the job?
If the price is right.
Come on, I want to know why you wrote me that letter.
As if you didn't know.
What's up? What am I supposed to have done? I don't know any more than the man in the moon.
I can do my own drying, thank you.
Here.
I don't want no favours.
Turn it up, Sylvie, or I'll...
You're what, may I ask?
I'll tell your old man about you and that coach driver on that drive to Hastings 5 years ago.
My old man? I wonder the name doesn't freeze on your lips.
Frank? What's happened? What am I supposed to have done?
Oh, nothing at all. Only give him the sack. Only took away his livelihood.
He's been sacked.
As if you didn't know. Sacked out of your firm.
He works at the Draper Street office, don't he?
He did, but he don't now.
Here, what sheet?
You mean you really didn't know?
Cross me out, note to data. First I've heard of it. What's he supposed to have done?
Nothing. They said he was redundant. Polite name for the scrap heap. Oh, it's fair broke him up, Alice. It really has. I mean, it's no chicken, and it's hard for a man like that to start again.
And you thought I'd done that? You really thought I'd go and do a thing like that? Well, it don't say much for our friendship, do it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Alice. But you know how it is. I was upset. It's not just the money. Do you know, when Frank come home, he could hardly tell me. It was like as if he'd been poleaxed. Oh, I was choked.
Yes, well, somebody else is going to be choked and poleaxed before I've finished. You tell Frank his job is safe. I'll see to that. I'll see to a few more things, too. Oh, Sylvie, come on.
Well, I've got young Carol on my mind, too, you see. Now, she's a worry.
What's up with Carol?
Oh, nothing, really. Only, well, she's got this job as a secretary, you see, and I think she's got the idea that she'd like a place of her own, you see.
Well, don't she live here anymore?
No, she shares a flat up west with 3 other girls. Well, I suppose it's all right. But you know, Alice, I hardly see her from 1 month to another. She writes, mind, and she sends money, too. Oh, she's very good, really. Oh, I suppose I'm worrying about nothing.
Oh, your Carol's all right. She's got her head screwed on.
Yeah.
And you tell Frank I'll see to him. Now, don't you worry.
Well, but I don't
worry, I said. 'Cause you know what the trouble is, don't you? Half the trouble, anyway. Well, a lot of these high-up executive blokes, they don't think of people as people. Know what they call them?
No.
Units of labour. Honest, you ought to hear them talk, girl. Give you a headache. Oh, come on, put the kettle on and let's have a cup of tea before I burst.
Right.
I've been waiting here with Mr. Burnett. Yes, I see. We'll have to make it later then, won't we? All right, Mr. Hunter. She's not coming. Been held up, so she'll see us later.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? I needn't have wasted my time. Still, I haven't quite absorbed these figures. Perhaps you'd give me an office. I can go over them whilst I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that file's not allowed out of this office.
What?
Here, I'll tell you what, though. Sit there till you've finished it, then give it to Mrs. Thursday's secretary when you leave.
Right.
Mrs. Thursday will be some time yet, so make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Right, now, I'll leave you to it. See you
Okay.
later.
Give me an outside line. Oh, Bennett here? Yes, I thought you'd like to know I've got that commission. At the moment, I'm sitting in the chairman's office with a file of their costings right in front of my eyes.
Your coffee, Mr. Hunter.
Thank you, Sally. Pour it out, will you, please?
Do you often work at home, Mr. Hunter?
No, not as a rule, but Mrs. Thursday took the car. Has the second post come yet?
No.
You settling down all right?
Oh, yes.
Think you'll like it here?
Yes.
Well, if you have any problems, you know where to come. A word to me, you know.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hunter.
I want you to enjoy your work, you see, and if at any time you feel lonely or depressed, well, I have an excellent collection of gramophone records in my room.
It's very kind of you, sir.
Not at all, Sally. Just count on me as your friend. Thank you. Has the second post come yet?
No. That's the second time you've asked. You must be expecting something important.
Yes, well, I did rather think there might have been one or two letters for me today.
Sounds as though it's your birthday.
It is.
Oh, many happy returns. If you'd said so before, we could have got cook to bake you a cake.
Oh, it doesn't matter. At my age, a birthday's a doubtful cause for celebration.
At your age? You're not old. Not really old, I mean.
I can see you're a young lady of refinement and courtesy. We shall do very well together, Sally.
Aye, yeah. What's this? A little tea to take, then?
Mr. Hunter was just telling me that today was his birthday.
Get away. Your birthday, is it? Cool, you don't look the sort of bloke what has birthdays.
Thank you.
Today, is it?
It is.
Well, now, this calls for a little celebration, this does. Here, you don't want that stuff, mate. Put that away. Here, now, look, what say we all have a little snort just to wish you all you wish yourself?
Oh, it's a bit early, isn't it? Sun's not over the yard arm yet.
God, it's never too early to celebrate your birthday. Here, you mightn't be here next year to have one, you know, mate.
You have a wonderful gift for cheering people up. Thank you. I'll save it till later. I'm taking Mrs. Thursday out to dinner tonight.
Oh, here, what about you, love? You'll join me in wishing him all the best, won't you?
Oh, no, I don't drink. I mean, only a sherry now and then.
Oh, well, I can't oblige you, love. Whatever this is, it ain't sherry. Well, now, we can't let occasion like this pass, can we? Happy birthday. Hey, you know, it's people like you that get a man a reputation as a lone drinker.
He's the lit man from Draper Street, you know.
Now I get it. Well, he hasn't been singled out. The whole of the Draper Street staff are redundant.
What?
It couldn't be helped. It's unfortunate, but inevitable. We've taken the advice of a business efficiency expert, Burnett. I was hoping to introduce you to him earlier this morning. He's a top man.
I don't care who he is. You can't throw men on the scrap heap.
You can't run a business on sentiment, Mrs. Thursday.
And you can't run a business without it, neither. People aren't bits of paper to be thrown away when you're finished with them. Why wasn't I told?
Well, we didn't want to bother you with trifling details.
No, I'm sure. And how many trifling details have been sacked?
Well,
Oh, how many?
about 50.
Have you got a list?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'd like to see it.
Well, I'm sure the names won't mean very much to you.
They'll mean a sight more to me than they do to you. I know most of them. Well, he's not going for a start.
Who's that?
Mr. Peters, who runs the costing department.
Yes, well, we have a new machine to do his job. Anyway, I understand that he's not very easy to get on with.
No, he isn't. He's pernickety. Still, he creates hell, and if there's a speck of dust in the office, but
Then surely you agree that we sack him.
nothing of the sort. He's been here ever so long, and where's he going to get a job at his age?
Oh, that's not our concern.
Oh, no, Stanwell, he'll be all right. He's in the dispatch. Miss Burke, Miss Robbins, Miss Waters, and Miss
Mrs.
Denham.
Thursday, it was agreed that I should have sole authority for staff reorganisation.
I know, and look at the mess you've made of it so far. You wouldn't like to be on this list, would you?
Me?
No, of course you wouldn't. No more to most of these, I bet.
Oh, they'll find other jobs.
Maybe some of them will, and maybe some of them won't. And it's those that won't that I'm concerned with. I remember my Bert was out of work 2 years before the war, and it wasn't funny, I can tell you.
They'll get severance pay.
Oh, and that makes it all right, I suppose. Well, I'm going to keep this list to find out about those I don't know.
No, well, it's too late. We've issued notices to those people. Some of them have already found other jobs.
Good, but it's those that haven't that I want to find out about.
Now, look here, Mrs. Thursday. If you're going to come in here and start upsetting my planning and... well, you leave me no alternative. I'll have to...
Resign? You want your cards?
Oh, now, look. Listen. This fella that started it all, what's his name?
Frank Summers, and he didn't start it, I did.
Well, supposing I did find him another job.
Doing what?
I don't know. I don't care. You needn't do a damn thing if that suits you.
What? Pay him to sit about all day doing nothing? That's a fine way to run a business. I'm surprised at a man like you suggesting it. I'll go through this list with Mr. Hunter tonight. We're going out to have a meal. And I'll talk to you about it in the morning. 10 o'clock sharp, here, right? Oh, and don't hurry yourself. I shan't be needing the office any more today. Oh, it's wicked. I could feed a family for what they charge here for a plate of soup. What's steak tartare?
Oh, it's minced steak, raw. Thank you, waiter.
What? 35 shillings and they don't even bother to cook it?
Don't spoil it. It's my birthday, remember, a special occasion.
Oh, sorry, yes, your treat, isn't it? Well, if you don't mind paying. Oh, I nearly forgot. For you, all the best and many happy returns.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered. It's very kind of you, Mrs. T.
Well, I don't even know if you're going to like it. Well, open it.
Pipe? Oh, well, that's exactly what I wanted. Simply marvelous. Pipe.
You do like it, then?
Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Never actually smoked a pipe, of course, but...
Oh, my Bert always smoked a pipe.
Really?
Well, more manly, I think, than cigarettes, so you are pleased.
Delighted.
Oh, you're not just saying that now, you're sure?
Oh, it's a wonderful present, Mrs. T. Here's to you, and thank you.